What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Molly, and today I'm going to take you through your reformer total workout. So all you're going to need today is a mini band. I'm going to use a medium to a heavy. You can definitely go lighter, but I would suggest medium to heavy to get that really good burn. And then we're also going to use a box. So grab your box, grab your medium band, and we're going to start with both of them. So I've gone ahead and put all my springs on. I'd love for you to do the same. Go ahead and load up all of your springs. Make sure they are all on. This sucker, this carriage is not going anywhere. We want it to stay closed. And let's also take our box, set it up short box style, and then push it up against your shoulder pads. Now make sure it is pushed up against, not splitting, because we're using it for some support. And we want to make sure this does not move as well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a variation of the normal glute bridge series that we do. So go ahead and just shimmy that band up right over your knees. And then trust the process. Looks weird right now, but trust the process. We're going to sit in front of the box. Now, once you've done that, if you have a longer platform like I do, you can always bring your feet onto your platform, or you can always just bring them onto the foot bar. It depends on your leg length. Have a little play, see what feels good. But I want you to bring your feet nice and wide, so they're almost on the corners of your foot bar. You're going into what looks like a sumo glute bridge. This band is going to be working nonstop. Then let's scoot our bums down so that our shoulder blades are going to be resting on the box, and we're just going to lift our hips up. Now to start off here, get yourself nice and comfy. We want to make sure our legs aren't all the way out in front of us or tucked too far underneath us. Then let's grab our hands and press down on your hip bones. This is going to be a little bit of a test to make sure that we're working here. Keep pushing down on those hip bones. Create your own sort of resistance. So imagine if your hands, like a 5, 10, 15, 20 kilo dumbbell. I want you to push down while still keeping your knees nice and wide. It should be delightfully boring, but we're getting a little bit of glute activation to start off with. All right, guys, we're only here for 5. We're only here for 4, 3, 2. Let's lower the hips down halfway, squeeze the glutes, and come right back up. So we are going to go into a bit of extension. It's not our typical hip thrust where we lift the head off, because we're doing too many of these. I want you to go extension into that neutral spine. Still thinking about keeping those knees nice and wide. Nicely done, guys. This is also a really good opportunity that if you'd like to add more pressure through those hands, you can. Or you can bring them overhead. You can go out wide. You can do what feels good to you. Nicely done, Chris. We're here for about 20 more seconds, just over. Should be starting to feel those glutes switching on quite quickly. Nicely done, guys. All right, y'all, 10 seconds, and we're going to hold it up. I don't know about you, but I'm already starting to feel my glutes. That's okay. Here for 5. In 4, we're going to hold it up. In 3. In 2. Hold it up. Now make sure your tailbone is tucking under. I want your butt squeezing. Posterior tilt of your pelvis. Let's bring our knees in and then press them out wide. Knees come in and then press them out wide. So you are stretching this band. I hope it doesn't actually happen, but I want you to try to imagine like you're trying to break this band. Nicely done, crew. 10 more seconds, and we're going to hold those knees nice and wide. In 5, knees go wide. We're going to pulse your hips. In 3, 2, hold the knees wide. Little pulses up and down. So these are a lot smaller, a lot of it smaller than that last full range. We always want those glutes switching on and activated here, so making sure we're keeping that tension on the band, keeping the tension pushing down through the feet. Nicely done, guys. I'm already cramping, so I don't know about you. In 8 seconds, we're going to hold it here. We're going to have some fun in 5, in 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We're going to come onto your left toes. So your left toes are on your foot bar, right, but it's still flat. Take your left knee in and then push it out. Left knee in, press it out. Now, I want more accent on the out than anything else, because we are focusing on that out. The knees don't touch, you don't move the rest of your body. Woo, here we go. Nicely done, guys. How much can we stretch that band? And how much can we anchor that right leg down? So that is going to be a resistance there. All right, y'all, 15 seconds. Give a 15-second pulse, and then we're going to switch your sides. Head should still be relaxed. Let your shoulders relax. We're going to push the knee out and hold in 3. In 2, hold it. Little pulses up an inch, down an inch. See if you can get just a little bit higher. If you're not laughing, you're crying. All right, y'all, 10 seconds. We're going to switch your sides. Stay with me. You got 6. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that heel, come onto your right toes. We let the right knee flare in and press it out. Now you're definitely gonna feel this one switch on a little bit quicker because it's been resisting on the other side. Nicely done, crew. Keep the knee in line with the toes here. Home stretch. You got 15 seconds. Nope, sorry guys, you got 20 seconds. I can't do math, we know this by now. All right, y'all, now you got 15 seconds. You got that 15-second pulse before we finish this whole thing off, all right? So keep scooping, tucking under that tailbone. Get those hips just a little bit higher. Try not to let them drop. I know. In 5, we hold it. We pulse. In 3, in 2, press it out wide. Little pulses, up an inch, down an inch. 15 seconds, and we're coming on to both sets of toes. I know you didn't think I'd make you do it, but we're doing it today, all right? We're gonna hold it up. Can you see that shape? We hold it up in 5, in 4, 3, 2. Let's finish this off here. Come on to both sets of toes. Knees come in and out. Now it's only 30 seconds rather than 45 this time, so we're gonna get this done. Can you give me more of an accent on the out? In, out, in, out. Good, and try to lift those hips up just a tiny bit higher. If you zoom in, you can see that I am shaking like a leaf. You got 10 more seconds here, guys. Give me 8. In 6, we hold in 5, we hold in 4. In 3, 2, hold it here, little pulses. Let's finish this off with little pulses here. Your knees should be so wide, they're in line with your toes. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, we're almost there. Can we lift the heels a little bit higher? Resist lowering them down. I know. You got 15 seconds. It's not as many as you think, I promise you. Can we lift a little higher? Maybe we pulse a little faster. 10 seconds. Last 8, 7, we lower down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay, how are you feeling? I think we did the thing. We're done. Glutes are activated. Go ahead and take that band off. We'll use it later, but not yet. So pop it onto the floor and then carefully bring yourself seated on the box. We're gonna change your spring for 1 light spring or 1 medium spring. So 1 light is gonna be a little bit lighter. It's gonna be shoulders and arms here. All right, y'all, then once you've done that, I want you to stay seated on the box. Stay seated on the box. Reach back and grab your right strap. Remembering that long loop makes it a little bit lighter, short loop's making it a little bit a little bit heavier. Neither one's gonna be easy, so decide what you like. Tuck the elbow nice and tight. We're gonna send the arm out nice and long, and then pull it back in. So we send it out long, and then we pull it right back in. So this part here is your first layer. You can always come back to this layer anytime. Good, try to keep the shoulder melting down the back here. All right, y'all, 8 more seconds. In 6, we're gonna add a sweep to this. In 5, 4, we hold the arm long. 3, 2, hold it long. We go down towards the ground. Big sweep up to the ceiling. Now, it doesn't actually go beyond your shoulder height. I want you to stop here. That's a really good place to be. Good, sitting up nice and tall here. All right, y'all, here for 10 more seconds, and we're gonna add on, all right? In 6, in 5, 4, we hold in 3, 2, bring it up to your shoulder height, open up wide, don't twist. Ooh. And bring it back down, nicely done. So we're gonna sweep it up, open up wide, and close. Now it's only 10 more seconds. We're just gonna take that chest fly to finish. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, just that chest fly. Give me 10 seconds here, crew. Try not to let your knees shear side to side. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring it all the way down. Dock that carriage. Take your right foot and sweep it around. So now you're straddling the box. Now we're going to start off with this loop in our left hand. It goes into our left hand. I want you guys to feel comfortable at home. So if you'd like to, you can always stay here, stay seated on the box, or even bring your knees forward. That's a really great option. I'm gonna give you a few balancing options, but again, I always want you to feel comfortable, so do what feels good to you, okay? If you're gonna be with me floating, you're gonna hover your butt off and stay low. The number one thing is that our knees stay bent. We never just straighten them out, because that would not be fine. Let's start by taking a half draw sword. So you draw your elbow up to the side, and we bring it back across the body. Great, guys. And you can do every single one of these moves seated, so never feel like you have to follow me up here. Good, and let's start to maybe take this into a full draw sword, where you take it all the way out and all the way back in. Good, now my carriage and my straps are the length where I need to be on my long loop. If yours isn't, you can go to the short loop. That's gonna be a little bit more challenging for you today, so feel free to. And you also have the option to start to add some legs. So we sink down as we drop it across the body, and you're going to extend it as you stand up. Now again, if you've got long arms like I do, you may not be able to stand up all the way, and that's fine. Just a little bit more quad work, which is so fine. Nicely done, crew. We are here for 10 more seconds. Stay with me. Give me 9. In 8. I want you guys to bring it down to the bottom in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down to the bottom, pass that into your right hand. We're gonna take a shoulder press, and we drop back down. Press overhead, and drop back down. Nicely done. So again, we're not rotating here. If you'd like to, you can start to add a drop of the hips, and a drive up to a stand. You're gonna get a little bit more momentum, but you're also gonna have to switch on that balance a lot more. Good, can you melt that right shoulder down here? You're here for another 10 seconds. We're gonna take it to my favorite move, which is a wood chopper in 8. Whew. Give me 6. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down, close your loops together, or grab onto the same loop. We're gonna rotate to our left, rotate to your right. So think top left corner, bottom right corner. Good, then if you'd like, you can start to add those legs if you're with me here. And again, you can always go seated. Make sure the weight is equal through both of your feet and equal through each individual foot. Nicely done, guys. Stay with me here. All right, y'all, 10 more seconds. This is it. Give me 9. You've got 8. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently bring it down. Shake it out, put that loop on the post just for a second. We're gonna come off straight in front, careful not to tip your box. Then I would love for you to grab this loop again. So we're gonna grab that same right loop. Now we're gonna go into a low lunge sequence. So I'm gonna really suggest long loop for this one. And we're gonna scoot to the back. I want your right foot forward, your left foot back. You're in the bottom of a low lunge. We're gonna send your left arm out and draw it back in. So very similar to that first move that we did, but this time we're not seated and we're doing the opposite arm. Good, so you send it out and pull it back in. Can you tuck your tailbone under and get a little bit lower here? Nice, and we're not actually here for very long, so stay with me. Good, can you hollow out that belly as we exhale? Can we be nice and high on the back toes? All right, y'all, we're here for another 10 seconds. Stay with me. In 8, we're gonna hinge it forward. In 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Now hinge it forward. You may wanna grab onto the short loop. Your hand is by your hip. We're going bicep curls, or maybe you wanna take a little step forward. Nicely done, guys. So this is a very big full body movement. Everything is working, but you're definitely gonna be feeling those left biceps a little bit more. Nicely done, guys. If you'd like, you can lift your heel as you curl, drop your heel as you extend. Lift the heel to curl, drop it to extend. Yeah, nice. Whew, anyone else loving life right now? All right, y'all, 8 seconds. We're gonna hold the heel up. We're gonna hold this and we're gonna take little pulses, all right? In 5, in 4, 3, 2, hold that heel up. Little pulses here at the top, little teeny tiny pulses. Watch that balance here. Left shoulder is down, 8 seconds. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down for a second. If you're on that short loop, go back to your long loop. We're gonna take a little scoot back and you're going to come kneeling onto the ground. Wide shoulder press here. So you're still kind of in the same area. If you are able to do it, you can definitely hover off that back knee. Just make sure you've got this nice long line with this hinge. And that right leg should be loving you again. Whew. Big press and back in. Nicely done, crew. Stay with me. You've got 8. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Well done. You got like a bit of a shakeout. We're gonna put your leaf back on the post, and I want you to come standing onto your platform. So we're gonna come standing onto your platform, and then just for the sake of my brain space, turn back over your right side. So where we've been doing all of our work before. We're gonna bring your feet just hip width apart, and we're gonna start by pressing our carriage out, and we're slowly gonna pull it back in. That's where we're gonna start for this one. Good, so roll those shoulders back here. We're gonna do inner thighs. I never teach inner thighs, and I don't know why. Good, so we inhale, we press it out. Exhale, we squeeze back in, like you are zipping up the center line of your body here. Good, and relax those shoulders. We've gone from being up here to now down here. So bring your focus and change it. Beautiful, crew. All right, y'all, we're here for another 15 seconds. You know we gotta add a squat to this. Nicely done, guys. Now, if you ever wanna make this a little bit more challenging, you can take off your spring. So you have no spring. Just be careful doing that at home, okay? We're here for 4. In 3, we bring it in. In 2, bring it in halfway. Give me a squat. Stand back up. Maybe you wanna add some arms. We open it up, bring it in, squeeze as you drop. Nicely done, guys. All right, y'all, we're here for another 15 seconds. My goal this year is to be able to start telling time and getting better at counting down. That's my goal this year. All right, y'all, we're gonna hold in that pulse. In 3, hold the squat. In 2, little pulses up an inch down in the chair. Can you get the weight equal through both of your feet? We've got 8 seconds. Give me 6, 5, you stand. 4, 3, 2, and stand. Now pivot on your heels. I want your toes out. We're gonna send it out to a nice low squat. We draw back up, close the carriage. Now, I don't mind what you do with your hands as long as you feel balanced. So I know some people like to bring them overhead. I like to bring mine to my chest in a prayer position. It's just personal preference at this point. So let's make sure that we're not sending that carriage all the way out to the end. We do want knees to be stacking over ankles. Nicely done, guys. All right, let's start to add a little double pulse here. So you bring it down, little double pulse, and stand back up. Whew. Okay, so I know it's gonna get a little spicy from here on out, but we got it, okay? In 15 seconds, we hold it, we pulse it, and then we'll add some heels to this, okay? In 3, in 2, nope, that was a lie, I swear. You got only 8 more seconds. I got too excited for the pulses. Now we can pulse in 3. In 2, hold down, little pulses. Just trying to keep you on your toes. That's what it is. All right, y'all, so it's little pulses up an inch and down an inch. That carriage isn't moving. Our back is pretty straight here. In 5, we hold for real this time. In 4, 3, 2, hold it. Lift your left heel, lower down. Lift your right heel, hold it down. Now, if you'd like to join me with some arms and coordination, the opposite heel, your opposite arm of the heel that's lifting is gonna raise up. So like if I lift my left heel, you lift your right arm kind of thing. Woo! Here we go, crew. All right, you got 20 seconds for real, I promise. Can we make sure the knees don't start to cave in here? Lifting that chest just a little bit more. Guys, we got 10 seconds and we're gonna take both heels, both arms, if that's in your class today, okay? In 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe both heels, both arms. Woo! Bit of a balance challenge here. You can also stay low and just do those arms. Anyone else feeling like their legs are gonna fall off? Just me? No, can't be. All right, y'all, stay with me. Get ready to hold them up. Maybe little pulses. In 3, in 2. I'm gonna bring my hands to my chest. Both heels are lifted. Little pulses. Big toe, little toe of equal weight. 8 seconds only. We drop those heels, we drop that carriage in. Give me 5, you got this. 4, 3, 2, And drop those heels and drag it all the way in. Bring both feet to your platform. Give them a good little shake out. Well done, crew. Very well done. We're gonna spin around, and I want you guys to take your hands to the box. We're gonna press that to a plank and go into our first series. Now, if you did choose to take your springs off, make sure you put your springs back on for this one. We're gonna go with 30 seconds of knee tucks, 30 seconds of pikes, 30 seconds of knee tucks to pikes, all right? So 90 seconds and we're out. We're gonna go in 3, in 2, in 1. So we're gonna tuck our knees in and then press it back out. Now another really good option would be to do this on the elbows. I'm gonna do mine on my elbows because I prefer that with the pike series. Good, but it's not a race. Exhale as we hug those knees in. Remember, we're still on a pretty light spring here. So you wanna take this in a slow pattern, slow tempo, there you go. All right, y'all, we're gonna go for a pike in 3, in 2, let's pike it out, so stack those hips. And now drop it back down. You're scooping out that belly here. Nicely done, crew. Stay with me, you got this. I know, like, oh my gosh, my shoulders, right? 10 seconds, we add them back to back. We go 30 seconds only of one knee tuck and one pike. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 knee tuck, 1 pike. Yes, you can. Don't you dare drop down now. Woo! We have come this far, crew. Don't drop it. 20 seconds, not even. We'll take a nice recovery after this, okay? You've got 10 seconds. Stay with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Drop it down, roll out those wrists, scoot your knees back to your platform so your hands can come onto your box. I tuck my toes on the foot bar, up to you if you'd like to or not. Press the carriage away and drop your chest down low. And then round it through for a cat-cow. So we press it out, head drops, chest drops, hips stay stacking over those knees. So imagine like you're pulling your butt back against a wall. You want to constantly be pushing your butt backwards while we do this. Next one, let's just hold it down into that stretch. Oh, here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and slowly roll it all the way up. Well done, crew. So the good news is, you've got 2 sides. We're just gonna do that whole thing again. We're gonna start from that single arm serving. So let's go ahead and grab our left strap this time. Left strap. All right, sit up nice and tall. You ready? Elbow tucks in. We go in 3, 2, and let's go. So we press it out and draw back in. Now I'm really big on the shoulder work today, if you couldn't tell. So take it slow, take your time. Remember, we're working tiny little muscles in the rotator cuff. We're not doing big old like squats with this kind of weight. So you go slow. All right, y'all, 10 seconds. We're gonna hold that arm straight. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, bring it out, sweep it down to the ground. Sweep it back up. And if you need to make this smaller, make it to here. That's a really good option. Or maybe you need to take it a little bit lighter today. We're seated on the box, so it is a little bit heavier. All right, y'all, we're gonna add on 5 seconds. We're gonna add on a chest expansion or that chest fly. In 3, 2, let's add that chest fly. We open. Woo! Do not let yourself rotate. You got it. That left shoulder should be starting to feel the burn here. Nicely done, crew. Stay with me. You got 10 seconds. We're just gonna chest fly to finish, okay? In 4, in 3, 2, let's just chest fly. It is 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Well done. Shake that arm out. Shake it off. Sweep your left foot around. Just be careful because when you move your straps, you're going to move as well, all right? Just remember that. Left foot is flat, right foot is flat. Take this loop into your right arm. You can always stay down in the box or you can follow me and hover off. Let's go half draw sword. So slowly we open, slowly we close. And I don't know if you guys can see it in this chop, but when I draw my elbow out to the side, my shoulder blade is slotting in and down. So it's not just coming from like my neck. I'm thinking about drawing that shoulder blade down to the center of my body. Maybe we can start to take this into a full draw sword. Careful of your toes if they're kind of hanging off the end, if you've got like size 9 feet like me. Nice, nice. Now you know all my cues. My number one thing is just keep those knees bent. Never lock it out, okay? All right, y'all, maybe we're gonna go with that full squat and you draw it up. Only again if you're feeling comfortable. Remember that. Nicely done, Chris. We're mimicking a lot of movements that are the same today, which is like that squat, that draw sword. In 8 seconds, we hold it down. In 5, 4, you can hear my reformer squeaking. In 3, 2, bring it down. Quickly transfer that into your left hand. Bring over that straight up shoulder press here. Woo! You can start to add some legs. You can add some legs. My reformer sounds like there's a puppy in here. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's okay, it means we're just working hard. We're pulling some heavy weight today. All right, y'all, you've got 10 seconds. Stay with me. In 8. We're taking this to my favorite move, the wood chopper, in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Join those hands together. Let's rotate to that right side. Rotate to the left. Oh my gosh, this strap is not loving me today. All right, y'all, maybe we start to add some legs. Nicely done. It's all about the obliques here. Woo! All right, y'all, you've only got 15 seconds. Stay with me. I know the shoulders are burning. I know those legs are burning. In 10 seconds, we drop it down. Give me 8. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Drop it down. Take a second to shake it out. Give it a good little wiggle. Shake any tension out. Now we are going to continue that upper body, all right? So sweep your feet out forward and grab that loop again. Grab that loop we just had. I'm on the left side of my reformer here, and I'm going to scoot pretty far back. Left foot is forward, so on the left side, and right knee is back. Going back to that serving. So you're gonna send the arm out and draw back in. So we're supersetting a lot of our upper body work here today. I hope you guys can hear the reformer squeaking, or else you're gonna be like, what is she talking about? Nice done, guys. The ribs are drawing down. You're just extending out. Use those legs to root down into the ground to hold yourself still. This is way more core work than you realize, because it's kind of an anti-rotational move. Woo! We got 6 more seconds here, y'all. In 5, we hold. In 4, 3, 2, hold it here. We're gonna tip it forward. I'm gonna scoot a little bit further forward because I like to get some jacked bicep work in. Nice, find that good squeeze on that right side. Right shoulder's going down and back away from the ear. Nicely done, crew. All right, y'all, we're almost there. Maybe you want to start to add that heel raise. So I've lifted my left heel as I bicep curl. That right arm starting to love life. All right, y'all, stay with me here. Woo. 10 seconds. You got a little pulse coming your way. You did it on the other side, you can do it on this side, I promise you. Give me 8. In 6, we hold 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, little pulses. My heel is raised, give me little pulses. You are tipping forward, a nice long line. 8 more seconds, give me 7, 6, doesn't look like much, but it feels like everything. You have 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop that down. No, you're not done. Take a little scoot back, go to that long loop. That knee can come down or it can be hovered. Hinge it forward so we go overhead press. Remember, when we work our shoulders, we want to work them in every single way. We always want to work on that balance, make sure we're even, symmetrical. Nicely done. All right, y'all, you're almost there. Now, if you've chosen to float that back knee, you do you, you get it. 10 seconds. All right, y'all, we've got 8, 7, 6, 5. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Whew, well done. Put that loop back on the post, and we're gonna go back to those inner thighs, right? Because we wanna make sure we're even. So step up onto your platform. The shoulders a little shake out. Let's give them a break. Sorry, you will be looking at my butt for the next few minutes, so that's okay. Left foot goes onto your carriage, right foot goes onto your platform. Roll those shoulders back. Let's go. So you're gonna inhale as we press it out. Exhale as we pull back in. Now this is that move where if you wanna have just that much more of a challenge, you can always definitely go to that yellow or that 0 spring. I'm on a yellow, I don't know if that helps. Like, can I already feel my inner thighs? Absolutely. It's the power of a yellow spring. I actually love explaining to people in reformer classes where they're like, so yellow is just lighter, it's easier, right? And it's like anyone who does reformer regularly knows that yellow is not a much easier option all the time. So the beauty in like getting to explain that is actually really fun. All right, y'all, we're gonna add a squat next time we come in. So we're gonna draw that carriage in halfway. Give me a squat. We stand back up. It's one where we may start to add arms. You open up, draw back in, squat and stand. You get the idea. Nicely done, crew. I've got a 15-second pulse coming your way. In just over 5. We go in 4, 3, 2. Next, when we bring it in, you're gonna give that little pulse here, 15 seconds. Make sure we're not just drawing the knees forward, we're drawing the hips backwards. Give me 8 more seconds. Does anyone else like dome your fingertips? Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Well done. All right, so here we go, crew. Heels in, toes out. My favorite one. We're gonna go down for the bottom of that squat. Don't let that carriage run away from you. And we bring it back up. Nicely done. So you always want to think knees in line with your toes. Whew. Nicely done, crew. Get ready to add that extra pulse in 3, in 2. Let's add that extra pulse. You go down, little pulse, and draw back up. So I'm gonna do like weird things with their hands when they do this. Is that just me? I feel like do whatever gets you through the day. Ooh. All right, y'all, we are so close. We're just gonna hold it. We're just gonna pulse it, all right? In 3, in 2. Next one, hold it down, just pulse it. Shoulders are back, back is straight if you can. Can we lift that chest just a little bit more? Notice that when I pulse, my knees aren't tracking over my toes. They're tracking in line with them, but they're not going over them. I'm definitely not moving my carriage. Ish. All right, y'all, 15 seconds. I know, we've got pulses, not pulses. Sorry, we've got little heel lifts coming up. Woo, this is it for your legs, all right? In 3, 2, hold here, arms go up. Let's lift one heel, lift the opposite arm. Good, now again, we're trying to keep that carriage completely still. Making sure we're not just drawing into that big toe. You're actually really thinking about keeping it centered through the foot. Nicely done, crew. 13 seconds, we're gonna go with doubles. Is anyone else loving life? In 8, we go both heels. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go both heels and lower. Maybe you wanna draw the arms all the way down this time. I'll show you that option. Woo! Breathe with me, guys, you got this. Notice that I'm slowly coming up an inch. I don't want you to do that. I want you to sink down nice and low. Get ready to hold. My hands are gonna come to my chest. We pulse. 3, 2, hold it up. Little pulses, stay with me. Down a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Yes, got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and heel drops. And draw it all the way in. So good, guys. Give us like a little bit of a shake. We're gonna come off whichever side, solid ground, and let's go ahead and bring our box down onto the ground. We're just gonna do one last little bit of back work, and then we are good to go, okay? We haven't really hit up our back that much, so I want you guys to go ahead and change your springs for either one medium or one heavy. Now, we got reformers downstairs that I like to do this on one heavy on, but this machine's a little bit heavier, so I like to do one medium. You can choose whatever feels good for you. I would always recommend starting heavy, going to medium if we need, so that way you know that you can be challenged and you can do that more intense option. All right, once you've done that, I want you guys to spin around. Let's come kneeling on our carriage, facing the back. We're gonna grab both of your straps, roll your shoulders back and down, and we're gonna start by pressing the arms behind us, and then just come back to the front. Easy peasy. We go back and to the front. Now, those of you who know me know I will always give you a chest expansion. All right, y'all, you got 8 more seconds. That's it in 6. In 5. Good, give me 4. In 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Now, you have the option to go with 2 of those. I'm gonna drop my left loop on my shoulder pad, or I'm gonna drop my left loop down and go single arm. We're gonna hinge it forwards, little bend through your other arm that's gonna be on top of your shoulder pad. Let's go single arm press backs. So working to the back, working to the triceps here. And again, I'm gonna give you that option to go with 2 if you need. This is not a super long series though, so seating and stay with me here. Back of the neck is nice and long. Also using your lats here. I feel like Funky Town's just gonna get us through it, right? All right, y'all, we are super close. You got 15 seconds, so we're gonna go tricep kickbacks, right? Whew, anyone else really loving this? All right, y'all, we're only here for 6 more seconds. Elbow comes in by our side, we go tricep kickbacks. In 3, in 2, hold it back, bend your elbow, and tricep kickback. Nice and now again, if you ever wanna make this more challenging, bring that hand to your lower back. Whew. Okay, keep going. No, we got this. We got this, guys. Give me 8 more seconds. In 6, arm is straight. We hold in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, hold it for 3, for 2, and 1. Well done. We're gonna switch arms. If you were doing doubles, give yourself a little bit of a shake out. You're gonna go back into the doubles, all right? So grab that loop, the hand on the shoulder pad, hinge it, let's go. Nicely done. So you'll notice that it's gonna be challenging not to rotate. Keep that hand quite close by. I tuck my chin to my chest slightly so the back of my neck can stay long, and I can really feel that connection with my lats as I push back, and definitely, of course, gonna feel the triceps as well. But relax both those shoulders. Nicely done, Karoo. You got 10 seconds. Now in 8, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna tricep kick back, all right? In 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it back. Glue that elbow in, bend the elbow, and extend. Again, you can make it a little bit harder for your core by floating that other arm to the lower back. Oh my goodness. Stay with me, guys. 10 seconds, tiny little hold. In 8, make sure that shoulder's not rounding forward. In 5, we hold in 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Give the arms a really good shake out. We're gonna finish off by sitting onto your butt. Sweep your feet through your headrest. Now I want you to reach down and grab your straps. I'm gonna do a bit of my favorite series here. So I want you to grab up by the knots. Scoot your butt down so you've got maybe like a fist, 2 fist distance away from the edge. Roll those shoulders back and down. We're gonna tuck the tailbone under, roll back halfway. Not all the way. We roll back up, tall spine. A little bit of core to finish off here, guys. Core and arms, of course. I feel like I could probably do an entire series on just arms and abs and maybe back movements. Nicely done. And you've done so much shoulder work today. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. Good, we exhale as we come up. Inhale as we roll it down. Nicely done, Karina. We are gonna add a bicep curl to this. So I want you to roll halfway down, pause, give me a bicep curl, then roll back up. Easy, you got this. We roll down, bicep curl, and we come back up. You should be more than warmed up for that bicep curl. We've done a lot of these today. And I don't know why, but I always do like a really rigid thumbs up when I do it. Like, good job. All right, y'all, 8 more seconds. We're just gonna hold and do the bicep curl. In 5, in 4, 3, 2. Next one, I want you to roll it down halfway, just the bicep curl. Just that bicep curl. Now challenge yourself. Maybe you wanna float one shin. Give me a bicep curl, other bicep curl. Why not? If you can give me 2, try for 2 today. Even if you need to bring your like barely tippy toes onto that headrest. Really good option to challenge yourself and try something new. We've got 8 more seconds and I want you to hold. In 6, in 5, we hold. 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms straight, long loops if you need. Let's open up wide to finish. And back to the front. If you need to come back up wide, that is so fine. You can always come back up seated or stay in that C curve. I'm gonna show you this option today just so you know what I'm talking about. Because you already know where you are. Good, you've got 8 more seconds here, crew. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Well done, guys. Shake out those arms, straddle the carriage. Let's scoot your hips back. We're gonna take a bit of a cat-cow here. So let's press it out, stretch the chest, and pull back in. Press it out, and bring it back in. Let's do 2 more here. We press it out, drop that chest. Next one's our last one. Let's press it all the way out. Maybe we hold on this one. And then slowly roll it all the way back up. Go ahead and sit yourself down. Carefully sweep your feet to one side. Doesn't really matter which one. Take your ankle across the opposite knee. Doesn't matter which one. Just sit up nice and tall. This move always makes me realize I need to get a pedicure. We're gonna hinge into this one. For 3, for 2, and come on up. Let's switch your sides. Sitting up nice and tall, and then just hinging into this. Here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and come all the way back up. Bring both feet to the ground. Our final stretch, hands to the ground, hips up to the sky. Take a little sway side to side. Shake your head no, release any tension you may have. Together as a class, we slowly roll up for a count of 6, for a count of 5. Arms overhead in 3, in 2. Deep breath in, reach up, reach back. And then as you exhale, arms just come down by your side. Give yourself a little round of applause, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thought I'd turn my mic off. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me.